Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another turn of War in the Pacific Admiral's Edition. Pardon me. Um, yeah, and as you know, I'm the Allies, and um, well, got a dud. Still getting too many duds. Come on, boys. Let's refit those. All right, this is a scenario where we didn't get anything off yet. Oh, there was something I was thinking about talking about here, but can't remember it. But look, he sees these patrol boat, these small craft. We're going to try to flood this thing with so many of these that he can sink these, but he's going to um, waste his ammunition. So I hope it's okay. This is going to be a lot of action. I mean, I say a lot of action, a lot of shooting, possibly a lot of misses. Now, one hit will knock these things out. So we could wait and see, but I'm gonna just fast forward if it's okay. So we survive. We don't get any hits on them, which is fine, and they break off. Now, are we moving out of the hex and they'll bombard anyway? Possibly, but at least they'll have less shells. I've got too many retreating from surface, so I'm gonna have to. Come on, guys. I'm gonna have to tell them forget be aggressive. All right, we survive again. This seems to be what we need to do here. Um, but again, I don't know how many shots we made him waste. But we seem not to take very much casualties here. All right. I am pulling out of Woodlark Island. I don't know how much I told you yesterday. I'm pulling out of Woodlark Island, but this battle surface group was already coming in to bombard. We're going to hit them hard. Be I I'm going to bomb them again as well because I want to see if I can do enough damage to slow down their attacks on us so that we can get out, rescue our troops. I don't want them to just sit there and surrender if I can help it. So that's what that's all about. I don't know how much of an effect that's going to have in the final tallies, but we'll see. Um, and when we get to the air phase, I'll talk about it a little bit more, but I changed up what I was doing on my sweeps. I know I was experimenting with sweeping Rangoon, but I also did something where I tried to I switched some things around. Um, I'm just watching this for a second to see. Okay, so he does still have some shots. Well, let's um, get through this. We do lose one. Nope, we lose two. All right, so he does hit us in the daylight. But I'm gonna try to get more of those in there. Okay, we are sweeping Mole Mine. This is what I was talking about. Because I had aircraft, I believe here at Magway, I swept Pegu. Oh no, I swept Rangoon from here because that's 6 hexes. I could do that with normal radius as long as I have the drop tanks. And then I'm using my P-38s here as well as you can see some other aircraft. So let's see how we do. And then we're going to bomb. So Let's cross our fingers and hope that our bombers don't go before we fully sweep this place. Um, I'm hoping to shoot down some Zeros because that's naval pilots as well. All right. This may be a while, and we've got more sweeps coming. Um, I guess I'll give it a little bit longer. We haven't had some good air-to-air action in a while, have we? These hurricanes, oh, 3 of them just disappeared. Okay, we're only damaging these Zeros, but it's possible that they'll have some ops losses as well. All right. I've seen enough. Let's go. Here we go. That was weird. This whole Sentai disappeared. All right, just destroy some of these Zeros for me, please. Okay, this seems to be something that's gonna um, go for a while. So let's just push it through. Wow, that lasted a long time. According to this, we lost nothing. I doubt that. Plus, we'll probably have some ops losses. We did take some damage. But his Zeros are not here anymore. Hopefully they don't come back later when our bombers get here. I should have some more aircraft sweeping, by the way. Just outright shooting down a Tojo. Another one. Okay, this is a good round here. All right, let's knock this one out as well. So this one finishes it off. Okay, yeah, I expected some cap here. I was hoping to get some Zeros, but here we go. I'm also sweeping Gazmata, and we're gonna bomb that because supposedly he has fighters there. I've got some Spitfires that I think I'm gonna sweep with. We'll see if they go. All right, I believe I'm confirmed on my sweep theory. You can't sweep your own. I looked it up in the manual. I didn't do a thorough search, like read word by word, but it really, I didn't find anything that spoke about sweeping your own base. Um, Again, maybe I missed something, but um, okay. But yeah, so I don't think those work, which is okay. We so I won't sweep Rangoon anymore. We'll do some other. In fact, I need to start my air offensive over this hex here in the just north of Rangoon. Wow, that was pretty devastating. He may, if he's doing short range. I mean, if he's got aircraft here, I don't even know about it. But that's a lot of aircraft showing up for long range cap. I can't usually get that many aircraft in on a single. Um, ooh, okay. So our Spitfires are sweeping, but the P-38s had already cleared it. Okay, so I'm thankful that our weaker, less durable bombers are hitting now. Hopefully, all of them do. But what concerns me is like these Hudsons coming in the PM, and his cap is back up. So, but not all of our sweeps went in, so maybe they'll sweep in the afternoon. These he's too smart to put his fighters here, I guess. But he still decided to uh, cap it anyway. Yeah, this is the ground bombing here to supplement the shore bombardment, but I don't know if we're going to have much results from it. I mean, the weather isn't helping, the heavy rain, and it is, I believe, jungle terrain. It's okay. We'll get a proper invasion force ready and hit it pretty good later. There's no rush. Oh, yes, this is what I was hoping to do. Oh, come on. Get a hit. I want to see it. Okay, not even one hit, but hey, he knows we mean business now. I don't know what's on these, but these are fast transports. I don't know, are they heading to Munda, to Shortlands, or even to mess with me down here? I do not know. All right, that was the morning. Now, let's see what happens in the afternoon. Okay, good. We are sweeping still in the afternoon, which I say good simply because they're worn out. Maybe we can finish off more of these aircraft. See, like that Nick right there. So I'm okay with this. In fact, I hope we have a couple more sweeps coming. I just can't remember. I can't remember everything that's coming in. I seem to remember we have a P-40 squadron as well. So let's see how this goes. Knock it out because, well, we've seen. Oh, wow. We made it all the way through all the fighters for potentially one loss. See, this is okay. That's right. Okay, so Tongyi, I couldn't reach Mole Mine, at least not with normal range. And I don't need to stress the aircraft. I'm afraid that they'll get out here and they won't have much time to play anyway, and then what's the point? So I'm just sweeping various areas down here to see if he's capping something. That was my only squadron sweeping Pegu. And like I said, I was bombing Mole Mine for a couple reasons. One, the base is fully repaired, and I didn't like that. But he's also. Oh, we got one. That's a 1,000-pound bomb, by the way. Another one. Three? There's no way that guy survives. Nice. These guys are way more accurate. That's ridiculous. Let's get the third one. Nice. All right. Wow, that was fortuitous that I had these guys already here waiting. All three of these should sink, but there's no troops on there. My guess is that they are bringing supply, like either, well, it could be one of two things. He's speeding in supplies or he's speeding in to pick something up. I think these guys are out of supply. Here's our P40s. Let's finish off these guys here, please. I don't know what pilots he has in these airframes, but you know, if we can knock them out, the airframes are replaceable, the pilots less so. All right, we might lose all of our aircraft due to um, mechanical failures, so all right, come on, let's get these Tojos. There we go. All right, so I hope you'll forgive me. I'm going to knock the rest of this action out. All right, so we lost only one more aircraft, although we don't know if it was shot down or just returned to base. But that was a successful turn, I would say. And that frees me up to be a bit more aggressive when I'm trying to hit these troops here north of Rangoon. I can really focus on them with some sweeps. Make sure, of course, that we have clean bombing runs, and then just try to smash. There goes the last APD, I believe. Those 1,000-pound bombs are not a joke. Okay, so here's his deliberate attack in the north. We hold, but I mean, whoa, we do way more damage than I expected. He's got tanks here, like a whole division. How did he not just destroy us? Um, we are probably dug in pretty good there. Okay, so he's doing a deliberate attack. He may yet push us out. We'll see. Wow. That's pretty successful attack there, if I say so myself. I really need to get some supplies in here so I can rebuild these troops. That's about the only way I'm going to be able to hold there. Now this is just only one gun battery or whatever. Look at all this artillery regiment. That's the only thing that was firing there. Okay. Oof. I was just going to point out he's brought in some more troops into Wuchang, as you probably already know. But here it is, the list of units here. He's got 4 full divisions plus probably another division's worth of units. So that's not going to be that great. And then Rangoon on top of it has a supply issue, so I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to hold. But I'm trying to get these guys in here, and I'm going to have to tell them stop worrying about you know, like this is safer, but I might just do. Well, we can do whatever. Direct is fine. Safer is fine. But I want to have high threat tolerance so this guy doesn't run away. Want to get supplies into here. I'm trying to get supplies into here and then cross over here, but I'm having issues with that. I wish I could just tell guys, put supplies on train, go here, put supplies on truck, cross here, but you can't set those commands. But also our infantry regiment here is close enough, and I mean honestly that's what we're heading anyway. So I'm going to start bombing this, and we'll make it happen. All right, this is really why I stopped to talk about this. So check this out. This is another epic attrition day. We only lost 12 of all that air-to-air action. 12, and he loses 76. Okay. Now I was hoping he'd have some. Oh, he has fighters here. Um, how did we not hit any? Well, I'm gonna bomb it again because hey, why not? And maybe we'll get lucky, right? We'll bomb it again. We have enough detection, but he could. It's possible. I know it's possible for me not to know that he pulled these 30 fighters off. I'm just surprised we didn't hit any of them with all the bombs, heavy bombers, and everything that came in. Okay, wrong button. Let's see. Um, Japanese aircraft today, 25 zeros. Wow. See, those I think are naval pilots, so that really attrits, hopefully anyway, his pilots. Nick's 20, Tojo's 19, Oscar's even 13. That was in the South Pacific. Helen and Sally, one each. I'm surprised he didn't attack me down there in Woodlark Island. That's interesting. And we lose 4 hurricanes, well, 6 total, but 4 Bs, 2 lightnings, okay, and some ops. Look at that. So really, we only lost 8 fighters. Well, okay, that's not true. 9 fighters as a result of air-to-air action. And he lost all but 2. So 74. So 8 to 74. That's the biggest ratio yet, I think, air to air. I'm talking about just in without destroyed on the ground, without counting that. So that was impressive. This may show. This may start showing what I guess I was anticipating having sooner in the game than now. But this shows the attrition of his pilots finally coming to bear. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I'm trying to look at this. And we only lost 5 pilots, 2 killed and 3 wounded. Hopefully get those 3 back. We were reported that we got a POW escaped, so should get him back. All right, so we did sink the third APD as well, or we're gonna assume so with the heavy damage and at least 3, I don't know, a couple 1,000-pound bombs in it, heavy damage, heavy fires. I'm sure it's gone. See, it can hold 150 cargo. I have no idea what it was carrying, or if maybe it wasn't carrying. Maybe it was coming to pick something up. We lost a couple of MTBs, which is fine. I'm sad that we didn't do anything to him in the meantime, but he knows we've got more here, and that's fine. We're just going to keep plugging away, kind of hampering his ability to just bombard with impunity. And it's possible that the more torpedo boats we had earlier kept him from doing a full bombardment, maybe saved the city. All right, let's jump on to January 22. Okay, here it is, January 22, 1943. Pardon me. Supposedly, the Coast Watchers think they've pegged something. We'll believe it if we see it, right? Okay, the S-46. I don't see what we saw. Now, now here's the thing. He had some ships coming this way. They ended at this hex last turn. They could be moving here, and then I intercepted them, and we had some kind of issue, but I don't even see if that's really them. I thought maybe they were coming to Munda. I don't know where they're going. Let's find out. No. Come on. Too bad we can't take out a sub chaser. But we can get, oh, okay, we're below. Come on. Nice. This is an error carrier. Now it can carry supplies too. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of AKV. Sorry guys. AKE, this is an ammunition ship. I don't know which direction he's going. Could he be coming up here to keep his ships supplied? I don't know, but hey, I didn't hear it sink, but there we go. Okay, we've got more of these motor launches or something. Just harassment boats that will use up their shells. Oh, wow. Heavy cruiser direct hit. That was an instant kill. A lucky shot, but still. Okay. We watched some of this last turn. This could go a while. He's obliterating my ships with these heavy cruisers. Anyway, we'll let him bombard in the background. Okay, he sinks them all, but in the meantime, he's expended some ammunition. And we have more, so he can, to annoy him. All right. Aerial bombardment, we destroy at least one of his Nels. All right. We don't get as lucky with these sallies. Why not? Just finish it, please. One less ship. Oh, man. Why not? Just overkill here. Okay. 3 torpedoes. It's sunk. All right. Now he has to fight these guys. Let's skip this as well. We do lose one of our MTBs. And we lose another MTB. And he still gets into bombard, but he certainly won't have as much shells. I'm hoping that'll be to our benefit. But we still have to take a heck of a beating. Okay, we have one of these single boats that was left after a fight. Let's skip that. Although he may be out of ammo. That's what it is. So, boat? No, he attempts to evade. And we don't get a shot off. Okay, he has another DMS here. All right, let's skip this. I don't even know what's going to happen here. Oh, he does fire off at us. But another. Hey, we're closing range. Let's watch it for a minute. These MTBs, I don't know that a torpedo will do anything, but to a DMS, but he's firing first. I guess we're trying to get in our gun's range. Oh, we're increasing. So I guess we're just scooting out of there. Okay, we'll just get out of there. Still have dud issues, so all right. Now we're in the air segment. See if we have any. We won't have the same level of the success today because I'm not doing as much. What's the word? I'm not targeting as much of his Air Force, but we are sweeping plenty in various areas, and you can see here where they are. Primarily this one hex in Rangoon, and then Rabaul and Gazmata. And I'm happy to see them flying. Maybe it's a little overkill. I mean, certainly it is, but they're going, so it's working as intended. I probably already said so, and I'll say it one more time. You can't sweep your own base. Probably everyone who's watching knows that. I haven't posted the video of when I did that yet as of this recording, so I don't know how much feedback I'm going to get from people saying, you can't sweep your own base. But I have discovered. That. Okay, Overcast hitting the Imperial Guards Division. Okay, these Vengeance ones, hopefully they hit some key stuff here. Okay, that's pretty good. But this is going to be what we're doing the next, probably for 5 to 6 days. And then we'll do a ground attack. All right, we're hitting the air base. He does not. Our recon had reported there were fighters here, but he probably moved them off. But in any case, he obviously has decent flak here as well. And we're flying 6,000. Whoa, I messed up there. That was for bombing troops, and I forgot to bump them up higher to bomb this airbase. So that's on me. Come on, stop. Okay. Oh, that's painful. All because I forgot to bump up the altitude. Wow, that's devastating. Check that out. Okay, first it's light cloud, so that's pretty easy targets. Runway hits 93, but 21 supply also. And wow, we got more. All right, I just can't forget to bump up the height, the altitude. I keep saying height. Man, this hurts. As you know, I can't replace heavy bomber B-17s, and I don't make very many B-24s yet. All right, let's see what we can do in the PM. I don't know that there's anything to do. I meant by that, whether there was something to do or not, I meant by that, I didn't know if we had anything going in the afternoon, but it looks like we still have remnants of our bomber force coming in. Went from heavy cloud to heavy rain, but we're still able to do some damage. And all this costs supply to repair. Okay, that one wasn't a dud. Let's see. I don't know if it'll sink. Let's go. Nope. I mean, hey, I had a sub take a torpedo and it's still alive, so. Okay, Wuchang. Okay. This bombardment, we got a little bit the better of him. All right, so we bombed him a good bit, destroyed a non-combat device, and this won't show the bombing effects, but certainly he's been beat up a bit. We're going to keep doing that, like I said, for a few days. We've got more reinforcements coming, including tanks, and then we'll hit it really hard. I may even put my tanks on shock attack because his units will be so demoralized and fatigued that we should be able to just drive right through them. At to Lunga Airfield 6. We can bring in the B-24 now. B-24s. All right. A lot of these British cargo ships are needing updates, so I'm doing that now. Okay. As usual, I'm pulling the ops report up and got some corvettes ready to go out and find some subs again. Actually, these are in Seattle. There aren't any subs there. I'm probably going to bring those. I don't know. I like the, you know what? I'm going to bring these corvettes to Hawaii, and then we'll use them to escort some battleships back to the West Coast to repair there. I'm tired of playing around with Pearl Harbor and the slow repairs there. Let's see. Anyway, you can see these if you want to find something that stands out to you. I lost a B-17 written off. This one, so we lost 3 B-17s today, at least. And we lost some fighters, too. Man, a lot of ops losses today. We'll get to that, though. Flying supplies, Salamawa and Tsuyun. Of course, this is to get supplies into China. Jupiter, yeah. Okay, then we saw the Lunga base was upgraded. And, okay. And we lost a bunch of these smaller boats. I'm okay with that. I mean, look, if I didn't lose them, I'd be even better. But I mean, they were just kind of milling around in the by Calcutta and other parts. Okay, let's look at this too now. 11 total. He loses 7, so he got the better of us this day. But partly, I mean, not partly, it's really in large part due to my low bombing run. I should have checked that. That was foolish. Nell zeros, and then Nate, Sally. And see all that. But really, we lost 4 B-17s that I could have avoided. Otherwise, these 7 I still would have lost. Now, these lightnings, that's a shame, because we're just flying sweep and didn't even encounter anything. Okay. I don't know what I said earlier, but that's 11 anyway. All right, so we lost 3 killed pilots, 2 wounded. And we did sink this 24-point boat, 4,900 cargo capacity. Okay. Yeah, we still haven't been reported the other APD, but we did sink a DMS earlier with fighter sweep or bombing. There's another DMS in the area, and that's annoying. All right, I guess that's really what I wanted to cover. All right, let's go down to the Pacific Central first and just start here in the Gilberts. And the usual, I'm trying to see if there's something that stands out. I'm really just trying to build up these bases, so I've got stuff going here. And let's see. Okay, Lunga is size 6. We're going to keep building this up, and I would like to bring the B-24s here now that we can use them. I don't know what we encountered up here, but it's gone, whatever it was. Or I mean, with all this, with all this, and with recon flying over the base, we don't see anything. So I don't. Maybe it just came and left. I just don't know. It could have even stopped, unloaded, or whatever it was doing and left. I just don't know. They are APDs, so they probably unload fairly quickly. Now we're keeping our eyeballs on Woodlark. I'm not in a rush to take it, but it's there. Okay, I kind of want to scout these now that I know there's potential for enemies to be there. It's kind of too late. These guys are booking it. What I may do is say remain on station, do not unload, and we'll recon that this turn. But anyway, also I should be unloading. Okay.
most of this stuff is here as we stage for Shortlands, which is next on the agenda. Now I may take Munda on the way, but I may leave it because look, it's not really worth a lot. If I bypass it and take Shortlands, this becomes just kind of, this will fade away into nothing. But yeah, this whole thing was a shame. Set all. Now I may have to bump it up. I may have to turn them off, but in the meantime, I can at least, for now, I'm going to do this. But I'll circle back and make sure this is what I want to do with everybody anyway. Make sure I'm still bombing Rabal or wherever else. Now he had a fighter. He had a fighter here that we destroyed, but other than that, he has nothing in these bases. But one of the reasons I'm bombing it is to keep him honest, so he thinks twice before putting his fighters there. Okay, just remind him, hey, we're still here. Okay, I sent the U.S. Fighter Command here. The 13th U.S. Fighter Command. Because I want to use this as my forward. It doesn't have to be only fighters. I can base single, even twin engine bombers. But I kind of wanted Lunga to be my heavy bomber base and Russell Islands to be the lighter aircraft. But I'm not stressed about this right now. I did want to get some aviation support in here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and bring in some fighters. So yeah. Now, out of concern for bombardment task force, I didn't know if this little light force would come in here and bombard me. I don't want to lose my ships either, but I was also worried about the bombardment, so I put these PT boats here, and we can tell they're probably not going to withstand much, but I thought it would be worth something. And, we're still working on building up this base. Or reinforcing it. He has reconned it. And this base is building up. We're trying to get the port and the airfield up, and then we can use this to stage into one of these, or all three. Anyway, that's another time. Let's skedaddle up to this area. Now, I do have more. Oh, man, they're going all the way back. Okay, go back and refuel, please. I don't even know what's going to happen now. Should I try to shoot these ships again? I don't know. Like, go for a low fly. I could send these Hurricanes. I mean, they carry 2 bombs. I mean, these things could tear up whatever's still sitting here if it's one of these little boats, DMS or something. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I could set 1 to night attack and 1 to day. And if he's still here, we'll hit it. I don't know. I don't know how night bombing on the naval attack works. We do have 92% moonlight, though, so that's something. Okay, we're trying to come across here because I want to break. Basically, I want to block him from being able to move here, right? So what happens is if we open up this hex, we've got 4 out of 6 hex sides. And I don't have to be in here anymore. He can't ever get in behind me. I mean, I guess he could move up this way, but he can't get in behind me. And we can still move back. We can move down. We can move I can even bring this brigade up and around. The sky's the limit after that. Also, I have this battalion coming here, and I want to send it east and try to open up this hex side so we have two hex sides to get supplies into here. I think we're good on supplies right now, but it wouldn't hurt to get some to ensure that this supply route is covered. And then I've already been explaining this just about every turn because I'm looking forward to it. As soon as we get this division built here, let's see, 2 days here, 4, I'm probably being generous, 6, 8. So between 8 and 9 days we'll be in here hitting this, whatever stacked in this area. I am okay with that. And if he wants to sit here and let me bomb him every day, that's fine. The problem is the supply level here is very poor and my troops are extremely thirsty. So I don't know what to do about that. Because I've been asking for supplies here for some time. We're getting it here not even very well. I don't understand. Because all it has to do is go down this rail right here like this, right? But I don't know what's going on. I mean, do I need to have troops here to make it think about it? I just don't know. But we got our boats here, and of course they know they're here. They might bomb them. That's their prerogative. But we've got our boats here, and we're offloading supplies here because it's just not coming up this road and across the river. And then, of course, we're just pumping supplies into Akia because I'm hoping that helps encourage the supply up this road, which again, we have 35,000 here, and I guess it's going to necessary locations like these places up here. But in the meantime, I'm not getting it where I really need it at Rangoon. So, well, anyway, that's enough about Burma for now. Let me wrap up by just mentioning that, of course, we're kind of locked in here. I mean, I can still move any direction I want, but except for this way. But so I could move back out this way, back to Changsha. I could move out this way, and he can't. So that's the nice thing. If he wants to move, he's going to have to cut across the land. In fact, that makes me think of something. Why don't I just take one of these? How about like one of these tiny guys and move northeast? And then I'll basically be locking him to his only options will be to move this way or this way. Or, well, technically, whoops, this way too. So what I'll do is when I get here, one of these other small units I'll send northwest and we'll capture that hex side as well. But I'm chasing him here as well, and I don't know what he's doing about it, if anything. He may, I don't know if he stopped or if he's still going. I don't have enough recon to know what he's doing. But check this out. This guy is going northeast to tie him up. We're moving a huge army this way, and we're coming up the road to block him this here. And what I'll do is I'll combine all this, which is going to be, I don't know how much I'm sending. Let's say 450, 780, well, roughly 1900 max coming up this road. So if he wants to throw everything into this, we can sweep behind him and maybe even rescue these troops at Wenchao. All right, well, it's getting interesting. The north is just a lot of bombardments. He's obviously got movements to really mess with us, and that's fine. We'll eat it because I mean we don't really have a choice, right? I mean I don't think we do. Anyway, looks like something's coming though up here. Well, thanks for joining me as usual, and I will return to talk with you about January 23 next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.